Now the big question is, do we put anything off the table? I don't know yet. I'll get back to you when I figure that out. The footprint of this army is not small. I believe you are what they say in the business, fast as fuck. Let's just try. Do we do Vol off the board? I think we do Vol off the board. I think that's been fun. So she's in strat reserve and everything else is on the table, I believe.
Yep, I'm going to put 2 Ravagers in strat reserve, everything else on the table.
Yep.
Alright,
Cool.
let's. Yeah, let's go. You've no
Attacker.
indirect. I
I have
found no.
no indirect, no infiltrates, no scouts, no advance do anything.
I get it.
I rolled a 6 on deployment.
Nice. I have no infiltrate, so you can pick.
Yeah. So you can go ahead and start.
That's very kind.
And you don't have any uppy down, yes?
I have no if you don't.
Cool. Let
I'll
me
let
just
one of these up
draw the
here.
lines.
So you can't advance the shoot on. It's been a long time since I played. I think you're the last person I played Sisters against. Right?
Yeah, I have no advance and do anything. I can make something righteous to get +1 move. That is the only way I can
Right.
go faster.
Sure. So 11 inches is like green.
Yeah. So 11 plus shoot for the castigators.
11 plus 2 for castigators.
11 plus shoot, so just 11.
Oh, sorry. Right. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sure.
No, sorry, I do lie. My red immolators do scout because they have dominions in them, and dominions are my only reactive move as well.
Yes, that's it.
Sorry, I'm already a liar.
No. Oh, good. Oh, good. You're recording your lies, so that's fine.
Yeah. I'm also the one
Castigate.
who's catching my own lies. So like, I mean,
That
good
is
cop,
true.
bad cop? Question mark.
That is
How does that
absolutely.
work?
Um.
Don't let me be the one to tell you.
Uh, um. You can see over the top of the small bits.
That doesn't go past there.
Yes. Sorry. Where is my three
And you
going?
are super fast. How fast are the incubi? They move 10 out of the vehicle, and witches move 11.
And they can advance and charge.
Yeah.
You can't. Can you advance and charge?
No. I have 2 enhancements. One of them is the yellow squad, and that one has a 12-inch no deep strike. And then checking what Eyes of the Oracle do, I believe it's just I give my terrible character precision. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This Hospitaller has precision on her 3
Oh,
badass 301.
yeah. Love it.
If she does kill you, I do get a CP. So like, don't die to the church.
It's a fucking hospitaller.
It's this one, the Oracle.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Her 3 attacks at strength 3 is
Yeah,
gonna. Fuck! I'm so scared.
I mean they're gonna be +1. Is it sacrosanct units? Um, Models. No, so she still hits on force. But she might be +1 strength, +1 AP. Be careful.
This
Careful who
absolutely.
you bully in high school.
Yeah. She scares me already.
I can tell. Should be scared.
Yeah. I am so absolutely fucking petrified. Right. Bear with me. This is a bunch of new stuff. I'm trying to not make the dumbest mistakes. You can definitely go there, Urian. So, Castigator. That's my Castigator. I'm gonna put a.
Is the scripting broken? Do these work? I'm just gonna go ahead and I think the one broke the scripting on all of on my entire army.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
think you
going
did.
to
If you want to respawn that shit,
I'm
just do
just
it.
gonna get it all back in here.
Yeah, makes sense. Alright, yeah.
We are doing this one.
Mm-hmm. I'm just going to deploy everything because I don't really care what you do.
Makes sense. Let me go ahead and do that.
As long as you
Get
can
rid
do.
of collision. Oh my god, still doesn't work. Oh well. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Superior can go ahead and walk up a bit. Do I want anything else to be staged here? Can do immolator number 3, I think. Because you are scouting. Go ahead and move here.
I've done 10 drops. I'll wait a little bit.
Makes sense. Been playing
I've
so
done
much
it.
Death Guard recently. It's nice to get back on the Sisters train, but
Yeah,
this
I'm
army
so
is a lot more cumbersome than just here's 5 drones, all of the Death Guard and deep strikes. I'll hide the PBCs back here and the Taliban on home. Go.
absolutely. I'm so bored of Death Guards, you know.
Ugh. It's like Hammer is just probably the best, I think, but it's also boring as sin.
It is fucking.
Plays itself in its sleep, which is like, yeah, cool. Behind the scary line in the sand, here's
So
the Oracle.
Eliminator Dominion Scout, don't they?
Yeah, correct. Um, you have okay. So which venom is what? So 1 is Drassar, 2 is Lelef, and 3 is the Vectora.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming the non-named one is the number 1. Yes.
Yeah. That's number for sure.
Man, I really should have done a separate model for my. There you go. You're the one screaming with a stick in the air. So is this on the terrain? It isn't. So if we want to have the scout move here, we shouldn't be blocking that with our models.
Mm-hmm.
Heard that's a good strategy. I haven't yet given it a chance.
Just, yeah.
Man, deploying this version, which actually has guns, is a lot more boring than the other one, which is just like, here's all of the melee with Triumph, which moves like super fast.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Where is the rest going? Don't know that I care too much. Should probably just have them up here. Yeah.
Um.
Thanks for that
So,
one.
so
Cool. Where are the castigators going? I believe that works. Talos move 7, and they advance and charge, but not advance and shoot, yes?
what? One unit can advance and shoot or charge.
Oh,
Uncharged.
it's both, yeah? Or is it
Yeah,
one of
yeah,
them?
yeah. One sec, let me get it. Until the end of the turn, shoot and declare a charge in which it advances. But it's only one unit,
Cool, yeah.
which is an
So, hmm. Looking at this, you can scout this way.
which is this guy. Shoot.
Hmm. I mean, you don't see here anyways. As long as we're not touching here, we should be good. Because then the most aggressive this guy moves is 13, just like here, and that doesn't see me. And then this goes and gets seen because that's past this one. Yeah, that looks good. Leave. I have no idea how I'm supposed to do this, but I don't know. Random bullshit go.
You and me both, mate. You and me both.
Um, mhm. Is this? It absolutely is. Is it fine? It probably is.
Mm-hmm.
Not taking up the entire morning. Morning, I say. It's afternoon, but
It's okay.
something like this.
Almost
Cool.
evening.
Good enough. You don't care anymore. All right. Are you deployed?
I am sorry.
Cool. Attack a defender. I rolled a 5.
Cool. That's not good. We rolled a 4, so you go first.
Cool.
So I put my mandrake. Yeah,
I
nice.
something like that is about as good as we get. That
Mm-hmm.
should be outside of 9, and then 2,
Mm-hmm.
4. Cool. Do you have any scoutings? Yeah, yeah, that guy. Cool. All right. You need to lock in your secondaries.
Oh, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Cool. Good luck. Let's do it.
Sounds good. Cool. Yo, we sticky home. Then let's draw some cards. No pris, sabotage. Yay, turn 1, no prisoners.
Actually,
I mean, I guess it's fine. We do a
make one
mind
change.
Rex.
I'm gonna do like this if that's alright. It's got in there. Because they've just realised it's fucking 4 objectives. If that's alright with you.
Oh,
But
Danny, I see an issue I didn't spot in deployment.
what's up?
I can't get past.
Just fix it.
Cool. Just gonna do one of them here then. I don't know
Yeah,
where
yeah,
this
that's it.
goes. That needs to rework my here. You go here, you go here, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, cool. The rest is just gonna have to be fine. I will have to figure it out. Emulator 1 and 2 is okay. I mean, sure. We will get a miracle die for holding the home field. We
Yeah.
don't. We get one for the battle round. It's a 3.
Mm-hmm.
No pris sab. Cool. Um, do we care? Don't really think. I don't think we do. Let's advance these. No, righteous. Sure. Where are the righteous tokens? There we go. Just gonna do all 3 sacrosanct squads.
Yeah, I figured this is how this is gonna work.
Don't really need the +1 move anywhere else, I don't think, and it might as well be on those. Um, do we care about no praise? We don't really. We might as well just set up, take a sab. This yellow sacrosanct squad will take an advance. Pff, okay. Can you actually make it? Sure can't. Where's my triumph, man? Oh well. That means we probably should have moved the car first. Oh well, where's this thing anyway? Mm. Ocean Urian is 1, Atalos is 2. Yep,
Mm-hmm.
we fucked up. It's fine. We'll just have to deal with it. Solitaire. You go here. Talos can move this way. Believe if we make a bit more room this way, and then we just push the cascadator here, and we hope and pray without doing any measurements, and then consequences be consequences. Blue squad will take an advance. Okay, they're a lot more keen.
Fucking love it.
7 plus 5 is 12. Nope. Already struggling with what I've put myself into. Whose fault is this? I would never know. I mean, we're just gonna put the emulator up here anyway. It's fine. Believe that means so. We should just keep a heroic bubble available. We don't really care about getting shot. You don't have any shooting that's like giga volume, I believe. It's more so about
For
fight fast.
shit like Sacrosanct, no. For an emulator, for sure.
Yeah, no, an emulator will absolutely die, but you don't kill Sacrosancts that fast. Um, I believe I haven't cheated. I might have. Cool. Wait, no. I measured. You can't actually get on. Then the emulator is going to move exactly. It moves 10, 12. Now we can get out. Oh my god, why? Why? Work, please. Okay, that's good enough. Um, mm, Something like that. Solitaire is how many attacks?
So it's 9, and then he can go to 12 once per game.
Yeah.
But he can also what's it called?
Uh,
He can go very fast. He's like
yeah, no,
holding.
it's double advance. I believe
Yeah,
this should be covering the entire emulator. I'll move it here so then we have the heroic. If you roll Xaxis, you can stay out of it, but otherwise, if you base the emulator, I want these to be able to heroic.
sorry.
These ones are just going to spread out.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't give me any shots down the middle. Do we care about Madrix are just a 5-up, always, right?
5 of him. Yeah, 5 of him.
So that's 12, which means it should be a 5 on the charge.
Mm-hmm.
Um, do we want to be an idiot right off the bat? I mean, it's kind of
Yes.
funny. Just going to go ahead and clean up all of that. Venom 3 is Archon.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we are just going to move this emulator up 8 plus 2 and a pivot. Just to have options to if you kill it disembark behind the corner.
Yeah.
And then we still have some nice shots here, and we can shoot the Madrix if we feel like it.
Mm-hmm.
The line of sight to the Venom this way around would be like here. So that's annoying if I don't put this guy entirely in the ruin. I think we just want to start a brawl from turn 1. I might have to scoot Deets back a bit, and then just boop.
Mm-hmm.
That's not touching. Okay, it's fine. We're not on the objective, that is what it is. And then they can charge around this way.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Immolator 2 means, yeah, they can probably jump out. That's probably fine, I think. Oh, whoops. Okay, you don't work, so we're going to take a copy. And then if they disembark, they can react and move back in. If you trigger it. You don't have anything scary that overwatches here, yes?
No.
Cool. Um,
Their reactive move if I end the move with them.
with a 9, yeah. So we don't want to make our charge worse, so we're just going to check what is 12 from this guy. So we might as well put them all over here. So that the... Yep, cool. So we can shoot for Meltas that way. That Venom should be toast. hopefully. Sab is gonna be the Dominions behind the corner, because I fucked up my positioning and didn't give myself a better option than that. So used to Hammer being like, I could just run through the walls. No, you sure can't, idiot. Maybe the Paragon should have been on the board instead. Oh well, here we are. Do I care about giving you anything to shoot down the middle? It's probably a bad idea. Probably. Do I care about advancing that one up? Maybe not. You can probably hide from it at this point. The Castigators are like good in this matchup. They're fine. Probably shouldn't be giving them up for free. Put one sort of forward over here. It's the first time with a new list. We're just gonna stress test all of it. This guy is going to advance. Cool. So that is 2. And then now we are at 6 with a pivot, and then we have 10 more. Something like that, and the other guy can just get ready to shoot down the middle, and we want to pivot so we can get past this later. I think that is it, while still hiding behind the corner. Cool. Start the sab here. We're going to shoot the Dominions first into the Venom.
-1 to hit. Stop.
Yep, 4 ups, and then strength 9, so 1 save. Melt that.
6 up. Nope, just 3.
Take 5.
That one.
Then we are going to shoot the immolator here. We're going to shoot all of it. Not the hunter killer, sorry. Meltus hits, twin linked. 1.
Because here's some plus. 6s. Nope, that does explode.
Oh yeah, sorry, you're right. I forgot the stuff.
Yeah, it's all good. How many guys? One guy dies. This one's surprisingly not the Batman's.
Yep.
So how do we do this? Because that's not even the correct circle. Because I can do it this way.
A bit of extra, yeah.
So Batman's shredder. The fucking Mississippi civilized shit one. Should be enough. Oh, yeah, I'll check that.
Yeah, good enough. Coolio. I don't care about shooting anything into these guys because I want to charge. So we're going to go for the 5. And we get an 8. So that's excellent. We can check these ones. And I believe the rest are going to struggle to get in unless 8 moves here. That works. And then we need to keep coherency. Cool. Don't care about any other charges, so we're just going to pile in. That guy gets the base, and then you're basing. This guy couldn't, and then base. How much OC did you put on this point?
Oh, just 2.
Cool.
I don't think I can get more than that.
Boom. Boom. Just gotta make sure that we keep 2 inches back. So these 2 are just gonna stay and keep the coherency going. And then the rest of them are going to be attacking. Get rid of you. Maces hitting on 2s with little. Strength 4, so is that 3s into Mandrix?
3, yep, 3.
Cool. So 15, you don't care about AP, 2 damage each.
Unsurprisingly, they're done.
What? Crazy.
I know, right? I know.
Drukhari dying. I'm just going to pile one of them, consolidate one of them on so you don't sicky, but you don't get to storm it. And the rest is just going to delta split out this way. And then we need to do some coherency. I think that looks coherent, unlike my thoughts. uh, we take 4 on the Pris, we have Sabo ongoing, and then we send it over to you.
Fragments. Silver Agate. Extend and display. Can't do display. It can't be stolen. Well, I can keep it separate. No prisoners and extend. Okay. So, right now, your dominions are OC1.
Yeah, they're OC1. So on this
Okay,
point,
and the
I have 6
defensive.
OC.
Sure. What's the defensive with this sacrosanct?
So the Sacrosants are toughness 3, -1 to be wounded, 4 up inv, 5 up feel no pain. They can strat for -1 to hit in melee only.
5 of feel no pain. Okay.
Yeah. And they respawn dudes. Or
Yeah,
dudettes, technically.
I really want to take away this quarter and leave you to score some points here. You've got one OC2 on sacrosanct, aren't you?
Yep, that's correct.
So this Talos will advance.
Yep, go for it.
2, so they get 9.
What's the timing on your advance and shoot strat?
That's a great question. Your movement phase, just after.
Cool. Just gonna fiddle with this to make sure it's actually correct. Cool.
If you overwatch me, you overwatch.
Nice.
They go along with that. Do you want to overwatch?
No. Nope.
Alright, so I want to get rid of all of this. How are we going to achieve that? So these blue ones should be relatively simple-ish. These witches, oh yeah, spend the 1 TP so they can advance, shoot, charge, etc. These
On the
witches,
Talos, yes.
Yeah, exactly. And they go 8 plus 4 is 12.
Yep. Remember, you gotta run around the crit.
I do actually have to. Great. Or why isn't we got to the mark to move it?
Yes. And then they just follow behind. That's fine.
Cool. Talos over here will move their 7. Does that do anything? Like that?
Yep.
Anything you want to do?
Nah, I'm good. Go for it. Oh, sorry, I want a reactive. Yes. That's the one I want to do.
Alright. Then the next thing. These guys.
Are they mounted and infantry?
They're infantry.
Okay, fair enough.
They are infantry, aren't they? No, wait, what? They're not mounted. They're not infantry. I'm fucking cheating, aren't they? Okay, so never mind. I'll take that back. They're not infantry. They're mounted. Everyone I've ever played against them have been like, "Oh, they're infantry." That's why I thought, "Oh, I'll try them out." Maybe not. Maybe I'm fucking stupid.
If you want to reposition them,
No.
go for it.
It's okay. They're not going like. If they can't do that, then do that.
It's like, I believe those are unmounted, but I don't know. They could be goats that are mounted and infantry.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
Perhaps.
Shoot here. They could go 7 and charge me. No, so fine that. Anything in Immolator 3?
Nope, it's currently empty.
Solitaire then he's gonna come over here because he is infantry. And then these,
Yep.
this Ravager is going to make here 7, rotate, and then go forward. Right. Cool. So we can see that.
Yep.
Yep, that's fine.
Yeah, you're good.
Bikes are very fast. These Hellions are going to advance
Go for it.
for 2, so to go over is up, I think it's 4 inches. Yeah,
The
4
short part
inches.
is 3, so it's basically +6, but it's like, but you're flying, so it's like, call it 5.5 or something, and I'm good. You're so close, so it's like
So they
close to
go
6.
14 inches. I rolled 2, so they go 16
So
minus
move
6.
them 10, and then I'm happy.
So
So
2 and then 8.
yeah,
This,
that works.
this,
Yeah.
this. Absolutely finicky. So that's that. With that in mind, then I don't really want to do. I don't really do what. It's fine. So we go from here. Keep your 12 inches on because you're warlords.
Yep.
So you can't interrupt. Extending the prisoners, extend is done. You can't deep strike right now, which is nice. With Morven, don't like Grid, don't like Morven.
Yep.
I'm gonna move this down the site because Morven can shoot him, which is good. Shoot, fucking knew it, apparently. Yeah, cool. Alright, so the last thing I want to do is get out the succubus.
Yep.
And if you're here, 6. Okay, let's go. Move here. Move here. So. Let's see. Yeah, cool. I like that for me. All right, so that's that. So let's do some shit.
Go for it.
We need to do pain tokens, I think. And save. Ooh, I should get emulator. So emulator's got a 6-up save or 5-up.
In one, they have a 6. They have a 6-up in one.
Right, 6-up in one. I'm not sure this one is going to. I need to do something for this one. Maybe I think I do actually. I'm just gonna change it for something because I don't think I'm gonna kill you, so I'm gonna do it like this. The shredder can come here. Splinter cannon, I don't need to come out. Blaster would be nice. 18 inches. It's probably easy. That, you like that. Arcane over here. Yeah, perfect. Nothing else. I'm too far away for grenades. You can shoot here. You four can shoot there. I'm going to give one to the Talos.
Yep.
One to the Talos. And then let's see what happens.
Cool.
Alright, shoot him. So, Talos into the Immolator.
Yep, I'll smoke that one.
Yep, sure. So, hitting on 5s. Reroll.
Yep.
2 4s. 12
Yep.
lengths. Just 6 death wounds.
Yep.
We're at range for him. So, Ravager into him. 2 3s. 2 AP 3, so 2 5-ups. Actually, I think I can see all of you. Let's just find out. Yeah, you can see all of you. You don't make it anyway. The 2 saves. So he's dead.
Cool. Explode.
Oh, fucking love it! Actually, that's not good because you can resurrect, which means you get more movement.
Yeah, I do get to resurrect. So it's gonna be D3 into the minions.
Yeah.
Take 2, and then the Sacrosanct take 2, feel up in on the sack. So 1 Sacrosanct is dead. And 2 of the Dominions are. We'll keep the banner. Let's just get rid of
Mm-hmm.
those. And then you are off the table. You're dead. We have a miracle.
We
It's
are
a 4.
I have a pain token, so that's nice. These Talos will shoot into the simulator.
Go
Just
for
see if
it.
we can do the damage.
Yep.
What else have I got on? I've got the liquefied gun with one guy, sure.
Yep.
Forwards, reroll ones. Never mind. Forwards, twin links. Yeah,
Yep.
1, 3 death wounds.
Yep.
1 liquefied gun, 2 sixes, twin links. Just nothing cool. Fair play. Over here then, these Talos into your immolator.
Go for it.
No, first we'll do the. They can. Why is it spawning so? Maybe that one's been said that.
That's such a long gun.
He can see you. So yeah, we will shoot the Talos into the immolator then.
Go
4
for it.
shots.
Yep. Rerolls.
Rolls, and then forwards, twin mates.
Cool.
Just 6 death.
Down to 5.
Yeah, 1's in range of flamer, so 1 flamer. 3. 6's,
Again.
twin mates.
These are AP1 not in recover, yes?
AP1, I don't think they're doing no cover, but you don't have to say so. They
Take
do
it
not
out
ignore.
anyway.
You really
Yeah.
just maybe correct it as. So yeah, that's cool. That's down to 4. So then this squad will shoot into them.
Yep.
So Dark Pants hits, wounds, AP3.
Nope.
Nope. So D6 plus 2 for 4.
Perfect. Explode. No. Gotta do disembark first.
Yeah.
What's left to shoot over here? Nothing, right?
Hellions.
They advance. They have assault.
They've got assault. They have assault.
Okay, yeah. Cool. I think they can charge
I also have
and
the
they can charge.
Venom can control. The Venom can shoot as well.
Yeah, okay,
And
fair
it's
enough.
3.
Looking at this, do you see this? You do with some of the Hellions, right?
No, I don't think so. Well, maybe. What's the range? I don't think they've got a long range. It's 18 inches. They have a long range.
So that's like all but
Yes.
one. Is this worth it? It's just 80 euros. How badly do I actually care about getting heavy on this Melta? I don't really want to get shot by a Venom. I could do that, and then the Venom line of sight is like this, so we don't fit another model on this side, and we can't really string out all the way over here, so I don't think this is really worth it. We'll just keep the resource alive, I think. Could have placed the Hospitaler better, but here we are. Boom, boom, and then the other 2 is just gonna follow behind. We do see how many mortals, nothing, and a miracle is a 1. Cool.
Nice. Alright, charges.
Yeah.
This Talos into these 2 Sacrosanct. This Sacrosanct squad here.
Go for it.
7.
Yep.
Effects. We'll do in a second. Yeah, that'll get an inch. Cool.
Yep.
You can obviously pile onto the objective. I just want to stop them from. You can't fall back and charge, can you?
I can. I absolutely
Fantastic.
can.
How is it
Do you still want to make the charge?
Yeah, no, it's fine. It is absolutely fine. If I do this from here, high rounds, it's a long pass. It's great. These Talos into the Sacrosanct.
Yep.
With a 4. Take it.
Rolling the charges in the correct order, I see.
Yeah. These guys into the Sacrosancts.
Yep.
With a 6. And they're still within 6 of you. Yeah, perfect. Here, 6. It will be one if I pile in. Yeah, so you are. Okay, here and see you can get 6. Cool. Alright, she will pop her once per game ability. Let's just go mental.
Yeah, go for it.
So I'm start the
Pain tokens.
can get one. Yeah, she can get one. And they can get one.
Yep.
Cool. Alright, so she'll go 12 attacks on threes.
Yep.
We'll fish for sixes. We'll just
Oof.
miss. Okay, nice. Well, twos. 10 AP, 2 damage. Yeah, so,
Fours.
yep.
Damage 1.
Yep.
Fives. 5 die.
She was fucking dreadful. That was not what I was expecting.
Um,
Which is going to be it's 3 attacks each, so that's 15 attacks. On threes, we roll everything. On fours, 9 more.
is that with -1?
Yeah, because they've strength 4 now because of level.
Okay, cool. Yes. AP on this is yes. Do you have AP? Yes.
AP 3 actually.
Yeah, I only care about 1 AP. 1 pip of it. So 3 more.
Yeah.
Which means we're left with these.
Yep, so they can still fight at least. Yep. So they're not going to move, so they can get back in the venom, and then he's just going to pile in. Only one will get to fight.
Yep.
I can live with that. He is I think 5 attacks.
Yep. On force.
Yep. I
One.
roll ones. Fucking twos. Threes in fact, but yeah, one.
I don't really care about living with 1 or 2 models. OC on this objective after you jump back in.
1.
Venom is 1. Okay, so we don't care about if this model dies or not, so I think I'm fine to just leave it. We're rolling it. Cool, we made it.
Yeah, fantastic. Basically here.
Yep. Do you want to console that again? Yep.
These Talos over here.
Yep.
10 attacks.
Give me a second. I might before you roll. Might want to -1. I haven't seen the dice. I believe that's. Nah, it's fine. Go for it.
Yeah, they can do nothing. So yeah, just 2. Cool.
And then damage 3. Yes.
3 damage. 3 damage. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Cool. He made all the field points. No one died. And now just my punch back. Yeah.
Yep.
So you went ahead and based this one, which is reasonable. That one is getting in. We are going to be able to regrow.
Well, I generally thought that is the worst Lilith roll I've ever seen in my entire life. I generally thought she'd fucking kill you, but yeah.
And then punchbacks. Here's into the Talos up here. 6 attacks, 2s with lethals, and then strength 4s, so 5s. 2 saves, AP1 damage 2.
What gives them hit on 2s?
They are empowered.
Oh, it gets +1 hit. Okay.
Yeah.
So no prisoners. I get for 4.
I have another hit back, but yeah. I'll do the surgeon on 4s, and then nope, nothing else in there, and then I'm just gonna check here. I'm just gonna check if I need the 6-inch pile consolidate here. Your OC 2 on these, yep. So as long as we get 3 models on, we should be good, which I believe we can do like so, and we are gonna get to consolidate as well. Which means these models are fine to just move all the way over here. And then that doesn't fit, so you are just going to go here. We're just going to have to move you back so we can actually keep you in coherency, which we do. Cool. And then the rest is just going to walk 3 inches up. So 4 models, 3 attacks each, so 12 on 2s with lethals. And then 5s. So 6 AP 1 damage 2s.
So just take them out. One's down to 2.
Cool, yeah. And then we consolidate, and then that means we get to go around this way, and here. This is technically closer. Yep. There we go. Cool. What did you end up scoring on your turn? No prison extend. Did you get 2 prisoners to kill 2 emulators?
Yeah.
And then extend is now 4 in the new pack. And then I get 3 for Sabo. So no funny cards. I have some things to do before we do scoring. Um, so let's go ahead and do that. These ones will eat a miracle. Actually, I'll get a miracle for the battle round. It's a 1. And then we'll eat a 1 to respawn D3 plus 1 on this squad, which is 2. So that means 2 more models. They are... Where did I move you? Oh well. I think I might have accidentally deleted... No, they're over here. Cool. Are you... Let's go ahead and get the superior, because you have a better weapon back. So all we care about is 2 inches from you. Why are you being like this game? Let me do bubbles. So that means here and here. Righteous is going to be the same 3 units. Now here's a question. So that means their leadership in typically is a 7, which means it's a 6. Do we care about... We don't have a really good dice to use on it.
Why the leadership 6?
Because +1 from Righteous. Righteous is +1 move, weapon skill, ballistic skill, Fema Sacrosanct, and +1 leadership.
I see.
Hospitaller is just a 7 up as well. I believe we are on 2 CP. This is primary. I think I'm getting hold more anyways, because I'm holding this, and I'm holding more. So I don't need to auto pass these.
You're not. You need to auto pass because I would be holding the same.
Oh yeah, because otherwise you're holding this. Yeah. Now I see what you're saying. Do we want to spend a fort and then keep the CP? I think the CP is important. We do get to see our cards before we make this decision, so let's do that. Bring it down, extend, seems like really good cards. Cool. I want to auto pass them in some way. The 4 is not going to do it. And Battle Shocks, yeah, because the banner on my home is end of command phase. Let's just spend the CP now to auto pass, so we get our 15.
Yep.
Extend, bring it down. Cool, yeah. Do we get a funny dice from our home? We don't. Movement, because no other Battle Shocks. Now, do we... Yeah, let's just play the game. We do righteous the same ones. I'm absolutely righteousing these and these. I'm just gonna check if I want these or if I want Vol. I don't think anything I've done that depends on it. It's a question of the shooting. Do we want to do that now or later? We don't have a good dice. We didn't get a 6 between like 5 other miracles, and that is what it is. What burns my triumph when I eat it. Cool. So we're gonna be able to shoot. If 1 CP is fallback shoot charge there, that means we're doing that on your turn, and we're doing that. So that means we just want to lock up our primary. You have Ravagers in reserve, nothing else, yes? Because the Mandrix died.
Yep.
OC on this objective is currently 4.
6 because of Talos.
I see 1 Talos and 1...
Oh, he's alright. I'm blind. I didn't see it. Okay, that's fine. So,
If you want more on it, go ahead. It's fine.
no, it's fine. It's fine.
Then...
Did you erase this? Because I didn't see. How did you make it so we can see through it?
Oh, you right click and then do color tint, and then you do the opacity slider on the right side, which is black and white. And you do that to like 60-ish.
Yeah.
So Talos in the middle have to go. We need bring it down and extend. Extend should be good. Extend is free. Bring it down means kill one of all of the Talos units you've given me, which should be doable, but like, hey man, we don't know. I believe it's time to keep up the pressure, because that's the way we're playing this game. That means we're probably dropping in Vol. Like, we don't really need Vol's level of damage output in the Drukhari. We just need to oversaturate the board. So if we miss a charge, that's like fine, I think. Question is just, do we want to fall back on charge with the sacks or the sacks?
Sacks or sacks?
Yeah. It's a good question, right? Oh, sorry. I'll go ahead and do that one, because then the opacity is... Because if you do it on one of the states... Questions. Ravager is a 4 up, 6 up, yeah? This claw is on that line of sight. Cool. So it's this we're looking at. So it's not too hard to get to shoot a Cascadator into you, even if you're in combat. I think what I'm leaning on is the big question is, can this guy see this way? Do we care about giving you this objective? It's the battle sister that we need to make at least an advance roll of 1, assuming we kill you. If we roll the 1 or roll, I say, if we take the 1 on the miracle, we do get to refund it with the cherub, but then we need to kill the Talos unit, otherwise you do get to score this. Just gonna go ahead and check some movement. So if you don't pivot, you absolutely have to pivot. That's not a question. So if you go 4 plus 2 is 6, and then we have 4 more. Is there a line of sight available into the Talos? I don't think so, no.
No, I don't think so.
Nope, it can shoot these. Yeah, exactly. That doesn't look near doable. So if you go back, that means if we go up here, though, then we can see the long way around. Where's 24? So long as we're on here, which means this should be within 24. And I can shoot that way, which means those can be the ones that stays in combat. That means all of them shots into that squad is -1. Is that fine? I think it has to be fine. So that seems fine. If you move, so that's a 10. Do I have a better alternative? Not really. So precision is where this is Venom 1 with Drazar. So the Dominions here can just go ahead and take an advance. Oh, I do have their banners to test as well. So I'm going to do that real quick. That worked. I have another 4. So their advance is a 5. So they move 11. Where's 9 from you? That is here. So just go ahead, give you a 1-inch. Cool. Let me know if you want to reactive or do anything.
No.
This squad will just go ahead and move 7 straight in the straight line towards Urien. That's a 6-point something. So if you go 7 here, and then we need to back off one of you, so you have coherency. Cool. And then these guys are righteous. Where's the superior? Superior is here. Cool. The only reason I'm asking is the superior has a plasma and the rest has bolters. That's the only difference. So these Talos, we want them dead. Like, dead. The deadest of dead.
Don't forget with Overwatch they'll have a 2d6 twin link flamer if you want.
Yeah. Which means... But it's strength 4 and -1, so it's winning me on force.
Twin link then?
Yeah, that's correct. But it doesn't ignore cover, so I can fall back and put models in the cover. I think it's okay. I'm just going to do all of the rest. In the meanwhile, I believe I'm just going to roll this advance normally.
Yep.
Okay, cool. They are zooming.
Yeah.
Can I do hold on. So do you have a reactor within 9, yes?
No.
Yeah, okay. Then I'm just going to put all of the OC on the point and then ask you what you want to do about it. Cool. Do you want to react it?
No, right.
Cool. Do we care about this? We kinda do, but now we kinda don't anymore. It's bring it down. We are killing these. I don't believe there's a world where we aren't. So let's go ahead and jump out 3 from...
Hey, mate, I didn't think there was a world where they would survive. I would do less than 12 attacks against them with fucking Lilith, so...
Hey man, them's the dice.
You can absolutely fail. There's always a world.
I mean, I know there's always a world. I'm just hoping I'm not. You're the one living in it currently, so let's keep it that way. So I think we're just disembarking. So that should have her within 3 and everyone else within 6.
Mm-hmm.
Let me check the timing on my fallback strat.
Yeah.
So just after a fallback. Cool. So I can ask you for an Overwatch first. And I think we're not caring too much about anything else over here. So I think we are gonna do this fallback. Let me just check. Let me go ahead and do some save position in case I fuck it up. So can I get past here is the question. 2, that does not fit, which means if we go back, so this model can move 2 and then 5. That should be outside of 1, and then we have 3 of them in cover. This guy is gonna keep running around, and I think that should be outside of 1. If I can not fuck up my own movement. Think something like boop.
Your fallback strat on this is going to cost 2 CP because of
The Archon,
yeah.
right. That's the thing. Let's not do that. Let's go ahead and get 2 of them in cover over here then. And then do that, thank you. So those 2 have cover, because I don't believe only the 2 that I respawned could get over here. Would move 7.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want Overwatch?
No.
Alright, cool. And then let's go ahead and do the pivot. That I couldn't see. Oh, you're just gonna disembark over here instead so that I can go here. And then, boop, now we have you on objective as well. I think it's fine that we're not shooting the battle cannon. Kind of fucked that up already, but it's okay. Oh, we are absolutely spending the CP here to charge, by the way. This guy sees here, he's not gonna be able to shoot his funny gun. The other guy is taking the line which your hand is on to see you here. And then this guy... Have I fucked up my own movement? I can probably do something like this to get Hollywood in, question mark. Can I get past the... I think if I do that, I should still be able to get like a pinky toe over and see them, which is all I'm looking for. Cool. Let's go ahead and ask ourselves first, do we want to appear with Val? That would be to blow out part of this. I kind of don't see why I shouldn't, because I don't really care if you kill Val or other stuff. It's like samey in this game, I think. That's a 6-inch. These are not death shrouds, even if they are the same defensively. Cool. We just want options. The entire squad wants to see. I believe with the mace, I can see you without cover with this guy as well. And then we can see all of them into this guy, which is 18. Cool. I would like to go here. And then I'm asking you, do you want up here? Do you want to rapid?
I'm alright.
Cool. Let's get to some shooting. This Cascade is not going to shoot his battle cannon, but it's going to shoot the rest of it into... Is it going to shoot the rest into the underground combat? No. We put it... Let me just pivot it so it actually sees the back guy. Oh, that's not this one. So I see the back guy and I shoot that one first and shoot all of it into the talus. Or we just shoot the stubber. We shoot the bolter. That's funny. Do we care that much? I don't believe we care too much. The back castigator is gonna have a field day anyway. Yeah, we're just going to... Your toughness 7, yeah? We're just gonna shoot the storm bolter into the talus. 3s, which becomes 4s because of combat, and then we're gonna roll these one at a time. That doesn't wound, that doesn't wound. Cool, plus 1 AP. And then we shoot the back one, including the hunter killer. Is the big... Let's do heavy bolter first. Actually, no, it's stripping cover on these. Cool. So this guy's gonna shoot all of it into here. Here's the heavy bolters hitting on 4s with sustained, and then 5s. Nope. And then auto cannon.
It's 8 shots
and
on.
then strength 9, so 3's twin linked.
Yeah.
4 AP2, you have cover.
1 goes through.
Yep, 3 damage.
Takes a wound, just done 1. Nice.
Cool. Bolter, we are not within rapid fire, so just 2
Mm-hmm.
force, and then Hunter Killer, 3 up, 1 Hunter Killer, AP in 1.
6 up. Nope, he's 1. Roll
Five.
damage. 5. Yay, I'm gonna make 5. Nice. Does he explode?
Cool.
He does not.
Nice. Let me just go ahead and note that I use that. Then we are going to shoot the. I believe this guy can see both of them, so we're shooting the entire immolator into the talus, including Hunter Killer. Here's the Melta. Nope. Here's the Heavy Bolter. Yep. 1 save, AP1. I believe this case is
Fuck.
cool. And then Heavy Hunter Killer. Yep. 1 AP in 1.
I don't get cover up, do I?
I don't think so. I'm AP3 anyway. But yeah.
Yeah, but if I would be a 4-5 save, I don't
I
think
see what you're saying. So it's this part that matters. I believe this sees all of you.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, you're fine.
Cool.
Ooh,
I rolled a
actually.
3 on damage.
Yeah. Sure. So, Philippines, 1 start down for 3.
Cool.
5, sorry.
And then we have the last Cascader who's gonna shoot all of it into here, including Hunter Killer. Let's start with that one. Misses. And then we are in 24, which is what we wanted. 3s. And then 3s twin linked. Yeah, so 6 AP1 ignore cover.
Yeah, force.
Yep.
Oh,
3
Jesus.
damage each.
So
You can just do
I
12 in
do.
2s.
Yeah.
And then in 3s.
First guy dead. Second guy takes 3. Does he explode? He does. Feel no pain on my toss. He's okay, and then these guys. No, these guys.
Yeah, I'll roll the Philippine.
This guy. It's just do one.
Cool.
And a battle sister dies, a dominion dies, and the emulator takes 1.
Yep. So here's the superior. Emulator takes 1. Gotta do this manually. Cool. And then we have Heavy Bolter left and the
Did you
Strong Bolter.
take a assist? Yeah, you took a assist.
Yeah, I
Yeah, continue. Yeah.
That's a lot of sustained. That's not lethal, so that's the wrong button. 5s. Cool. So 4 AP1 ignore cover, 2 damage each.
So 1 goes through.
Take
Takes
2,
2.
and then we only have 2 stubbers left. 1, nope. And then let's see. None of them are now in Melta range, but all of them see normally, so we're gonna do 4 Meltas into you.
Yep.
3s. And then I'm gonna roll these one at a time, looking for 3s. So yes, and then let's miracle the other one, so you have 2 saves.
Fail both.
Cool. The first damage is enough, and then Cherub refund is a 1. So
He's
gone.
just about dead with the first one. Does he explode? He does not. Cool, that's true.
I believe that leaves just. I guess we can. I'm not gonna bother with the pistols. We can shoot Val into you. So here's the question: how do we split fire? Let's shoot Meltas into the Talus and everything else into the Ravager. We are gonna either one to get more shots on Val.
Okay.
And Val is choosing a D6 profile into the Ravager. So here's all the Meltas into the Talos. So these are hitting on. You're not stealth on Talos, yes?
They're what, sir? They're monster.
You're not stealthed, yes?
No, I'm not stealth. No.
Cool. So +1 to hit, so 2s, yep, and then 2s. So 6 AP and 1 on the Talos from the Meltas.
+1 to hit and win, because that's just what Morgan does, right?
Yeah.
5 prefer.
Yeah, I'll just do these one at a time on your side. So the first one is 2.
Takes 1.
And then the next one, is 6.
Double 1.
Yeah. And then the next one is a 6, so I believe that guy dies.
Might be fucking dead. He's very dead. Does he explode?
Yep. course.
If
There's
he
so
goes
many explosions this game.
1, 1,
Solitaire and the Reaver.
1.
Cool. And then I'm just gonna roll the last two separately because I'm not gonna do anything about it. So okay, take 10.
Fuck me. Yes,
Okay.
is it close? That's annoying.
That's a spike. Let's
Yeah.
go ahead and here's the grenade launchers. Hitting on 2s, and then strength 9 with +1 to wound. Your toughness on the Ravager? 9.
9.
So 3s. Yep, 3 AP2, no cover.
Wait, she gives +1 to hit and wound, and you reroll hits and wounds.
No, the Warsuits give +1 to hit and wound, and the Morven Val gives reroll hits and wounds.
The Paragons just give +1 to hit and wound against what?
Monsters and vehicles, and Morven gives rerolls against everything.
Yep, cool. So
2d3, so take 6.
amazing.
Okay. And then her Fidelis, which is a strength 6 heavy bolter. Sustained, and then strength, that's the wrong button. And then looking for force, because +1. Okay, 6, EP1 damage 2.
It takes.
Bye-bye.
Close. No.
Cool. Val killed something, equals miracle, it's a 2. And I'm not gonna shoot my pistols. Charges.
Yep.
Cool. I believe we are just going to go with the 6 into Urian.
Mhm.
That's an 11.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna do this a bit fast. Let me know if I'm placing something illegally. Give 1 on that guy. Something like that. And then the rest are just going to be stringing back onto the objective. Maybe I should have just left the Dominions. I didn't expect this to go this well. And then the Dominions are gonna charge the Venom.
Yep.
Of course. Can I actually get there? 11 means I go. I can't walk under you, right? 9 + 2. I can end here, which because underneath you is considered base to base for some reason.
Mhm.
And then you can go here. And then we have one more. And then the question is, have we stopped you from getting out? I don't think so, because you're such a small unit. Because if you're wrapped, then I don't really care. Do you think you can get out with a squad now?
Well, I can get out from this point, right?
Oh, that's the wrong button. So this is 1s, and then we want a 3 on your guy. If you want to bubble your Venom.
Yeah.
I believe these are too far. This guy's too far, but maybe it probably still works.
Nope. No, it's good.
This guy is not good. That's the only thing.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think you had space. Cool. So that means you are. Yeah. You absolutely can get out. Cool. That means we're charging the sacristans into this as well.
Yep.
And then yeah, I believe that's correct. Or they just go this way. No, we're just going into the Venom. Okay. Let's go ahead and go here, because being underneath you is considered being base to base. And then we're just going to keep 2-inch coherency. There, and then this is still base to base. And I believe this is such a fat model that it can't fit anywhere else, so I'm just going to put it here.
Sure. They will intervene.
Yep. Wait, hold on. Can I stop that? Is it just the hospitality that you can intervene on right now? Yeah. Do you mind if I don't?
Okay.
Sorry. Cool. And then let's do some combat. So we're going to start with the sacrosanct, because we have to hit with all of them. So these are going to be 9 attacks on 2s. 1 lethal, some misses, strength 4, so 5s, 1 save, AP1 damage 2. 6-2. And then I have to swing out all of it because it matters if you die. Sure, the hospitality hits 1. Strength 3 needs a 6, I believe.
Yep.
And then we have the Dominions, who just have close combat weapons. So 4s into 6s. 2, 1 AP 0.
Well. Oh,
Uh,
right. On the. Yeah, sure.
yeah, on the bottom. And then, do you care about interrupting?
Uh,
It is just
with
Urian.
no.
No, I'll hit the 5 that can into him. So that's 15 attacks on 2s. And then toughness,
4.
so 4s. So that is 6 saves, AP 1 damage 2 on him. Yeah, he's cool. He takes 1. And then you punch your Talos first, and then
Yep. For attacks. Of course, also reroll 1s and 3s.
yep, I'm good.
So,
Why wouldn't I be?
yeah.
It's one of those.
It's a month.
Boop, boop. Um, maybe something like that, and then don't think the other 2 models getting to swing, so we're just gonna punch with 8. 8 times 3 is 24. 5s. Take 7 saves, AP 1 damage 2.
Okay. So I save while I just can't do any damage to you.
Yeah, you take 1, and then Urian.
Orion is like 5 attacks, anti-infantry. Yeah, 5 attacks, anti-infantry 2 plus.
Yep.
Ones.
And 2s, yep.
Yep.
4s,
And
damage.
D3 damage, I think. Yeah, D3.
Yeah, you could just. Okay, cool.
1. And then, yeah.
That one we make, and we're not gonna try the other ones.
Yeah.
If you're fine with that.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. I believe I have to per the rules, but it's just saving time. That is bring and extend.
Yeah, Venom will fight into your.
Oh yeah, absolutely, go for it.
3 attacks. And then 3s. 1 saving Dominions.
Yep, cool. I'm good. Because no AP, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Go for it, dude.
Cool. Get nothing. Nice. Means I'll get a card next turn, which I'm okay with. Do we get any good cleanse?
Overwhelming is quite good, at least.
Cleanse is overall.
The only scary Overwatch piece is Val.
Yeah, I'm gonna play around this.
Yeah. I know you have tools, so just figured I might as well let you know.
Yeah, that's makes sense. You're gonna get out. We're gonna get out, and we're gonna spend a CP on Drossar.
Yep.
Let's do this properly. You have no no AOC or anything like that. No feel, no pain, nothing.
No, I can give them a feel of pain against mortal wounds. That's it.
All right, cool. That's good to know. This Venom will move this way.
Yeah.
6.
Oh, I'll just react and move the minions real quick.
Yeah, sure.
I don't think it makes a lot of difference, but we're just going to stand and be in the way. Probably getting shot out anyway.
This is great. You're gonna stay.
Cool.
Can we actually? Let's see if we can get her out this way. Let's find out if we can get out my guys. Where's she gone? I just haven't. They're fucking tiny. Let's just see.
All of my emulators are empty.
Yeah. Do me a favor. I'm just gonna put. Let's see if we can get out. She's here. She's here. Go here. Go over the 3. Yep. Yeah, I can go like this one. Yeah. This is fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, that's stupid, but hey,
Yeah.
move here.
Yep.
She moved very, very fast, right? 8 inches, yeah, 8 inches. So. Yeah. Which means Hellions minions can react to move, so we don't do that. It's fine. Here. So the shot, which is we'll move over here.
Yep.
So the shot. You will move backwards.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, sure. So the shot. These cabalets were fans for us. 12. Sure. Come back. Baby, come back.
Hello.
Alright,
Yeah.
so
What's up?
this is important.
Yeah.
What I've done with the bikes is they've gone from like here, moved over, and then come back and
Yeah.
across because we've got 16-inch move.
Yep.
So
I
I'm
hear
gonna
you.
roll 2 dice because one of them can re-roll.
Yep.
So one mortal, and then re-roll one. So, okay,
So,
2 and 2 and 2.
yep. So
One more to your dominions.
yeah. Let me just see which one should die first. I believe that one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right. Actually, what I wanted to do, you've got one CPC potential. That's fine.
And just
So
confirming, did Drasser spend to ignore Overwatch?
I've spent a CP to ignore Overwatch.
Yeah.
Would you like
Good.
to watch the Ravager? I've also
Uh,
Solitaire. I'm gonna go fucking apeshit at you.
yeah. So the Solitaire is blitzing, and he's done moving. Yeah.
Yeah, he's done moving, but you shouldn't see him.
I have one CP. Do I care about using it into? I mean, killing the Ravager would be cool. I don't have any sixes showing currently. You are within the terrain, so you are going to get cover, but we do have all of them shooting at full efficiency. I think that seems. Have you done all of your movement before the Ravager appears? By the way.
I've done all of my movement for the Ravager.
Cool. Yeah, I think we might as well Overwatch the Ravager.
Oh wait, do you have any way of uppy downy before I make any stupid mistakes?
No, I don't.
Fantastic.
I am on the board. So we're shooting Val. We're throwing away a 1 to get extra hits on her. We can start with the Malthus. So we're looking for sixes. For some reason, she rerolls here as well. So Malthus trying again. Okay.
There it is.
And then looking strength 9 with +1 to wound. So we're looking for threes. So
Yeah.
3 Malthus saves.
TTS. Yeah, take it for stuff.
Okay, take 15.
Oh, does it explode? No.
Fun and interactive. I promise.
Yeah. Yeah, the second one from here. Cool.
The internal balance of this codex is absolutely fine. It's not like it's reliant on Val to actually do anything.
Yeah, no, it's more. It's just TTS dice, but
Yeah, no, I hear you.
6 of those. Yeah, cool. Some more grenades. Does
Alright,
this random doesn't have
I'm now out of CP as well.
Yeah, cool. Alright, let's do some shooting.
Cool. Where we stand?
Talos is gonna put oh yeah, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna
Well,
give this
what's paining? Where does it hurt? Aside from everywhere.
yeah.
That's the second Ravager, yeah.
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 It's two,
Or the third, technically, yeah.
the third Ravager.
Cool.
That's fine. I think we'll just yeah, we need to save one just in case. Alright, shooting. This Venom will put everything into the Dominions.
Yep.
So 6 shots. 4s. 1 sustain. 3s. That many AP1.
What's the strength?
Straight, it's
Anti-infantry. Anti-infantry, cool. So 3s, and then
Yeah,
5s, so fail 2.
into the Dominions.
Oh, Dominion, sorry. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
revert.
You did fail 3, 5, 3 ups.
Yeah, okay, then we're dead. Cool.
Yeah.
We get a miracle. It's a 4.
Yeah. The Hellions here are going to shoot into the sisters in front of them.
Go for it.
So that's 10 shots.
Yep.
Reroll 1s. Mines. It's strength.
3.
Anti-infantry 3 plus 20.
Cool.
So 5. 5 3
Yep. I'm just gonna roll all but 1, looking for 3s. So that's 2 fails. I'm gonna use the last die to fail 1 more to get a refund. So we're gonna be left with just a multi-melta.
Sounds good to me.
Actually, let's just leave the one with the Inferno pistol and the power sword.
Sounds good to me.
2 becomes a 4.
Yep. 3 Hellions can. I think maybe 2 Hellions can see this. Yeah, 2 Hellions can see, so 2 Hellions are going to shoot here.
Yep, makes sense.
Are they twin linked? One second. They're not, are they? Yeah, they are. What are we doing? So just 3 saves, 3 3-ups on the Dominions.
3-ups, cool.
Fine, yep. The Venom's going to shoot into them.
Yep.
6 shots. Reroll 1s, 3s. AP1. So 2 die.
Yep, we're keeping. That's annoying. Technically needed to decide it first, but where are we keeping? I think we're keeping the middle one. Yeah, middle one looks the most annoying.
Sure. Ravager's going to shoot into Morgan's unit.
Yep, go for it.
3 shots.
Yep.
3s. Thank God for rerolls. I guess your
T7, so 3s, I think.
Yeah. Of course, cool. 1.
Let's use a miracle.
Cool, great stuff. Sure, so that's that. These Reapers are going to shoot just the whatever into the bright lands into the immolator. So 3s hits. Of course it doesn't wound. Why would it?
Yep. And then the Talos in combat. I'm assuming just. Where are we going?
Do flamers into sacristans.
Yep.
Everything else into Morgan Val. So flamers
Excellent.
into sacristans.
Cool.
6,
And then -1 to wound. So.
Yep. So 5 AP1.
Yeah. Let's take it on things in cover, which we have behind the wall. 3s. Okay, we're good. Haywire. 5s rerolling.
Roll.
Okay.
It's not my desk game, is it?
It isn't. I mean, the dice aren't helping either.
Not my desk game. Charges.
Yep.
I don't think I've got anything else to shoot, which is ignore remains. Charges.
Yep.
Drazar's unit into Morven.
Are you doing the Dominion as well?
Nope.
Cool.
Next.
with an 8, you should be fine. Yeah, no, you can get all of them in, and they can Yggdrasil if not. That's fine. Looks good. Cool. Anything
Venom
else?
into Dominion.
Yep.
6.
Well done.
1 second. I'm gonna tank shot for CP.
Yep.
So
6 dice. Oh, why would anything work? Sorry, Daddy.
yeah. These Hellions into the Sacrosans in front
Yep.
of them.
That's
No. Solitaire into Sacrosans.
Yep.
4. Hellions into Sacrosans.
Yep.
With an 8. Lilith into Sacrosans.
Yep.
That's something. Nice. Okay, so she can maybe. Take it. Cool.
Yep.
Heliarch into the hospitality unit.
Yep.
6. Actually, which is into this Sister Superior with Tom.
Yep. You can do it.
If she doesn't die, this is the bikes. I really want to charge into something. The bikes are going to try an audacious charge into the immolator.
That doesn't look like enough.
Alright, fighting.
Cool.
We'll give sustain to Drazar's unit.
Yep. And any pain tokens.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Drazar.
Yep.
And into, I think.
Lilith.
Let's go.
Yep.
So we'll fight with these Hellions first.
Yep. Go for it.
15 attacks.
Yep.
3s, reroll 1, 6s are sustain.
Yep. And then shrink 4, so you're wounding on 4s after -1.
Yeah. Of course, yeah. We're under hit everything. Nice. AP 1, so you got your 4-ups.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll all but 1. Damage on this is 1 or 2.
Damage 2.
Cool.
2.
I'm just gonna reroll successes.
Yeah.
So 4 of them are dead so far. Do we care about the last one? So 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy can go into both of these anyway, so it doesn't really matter. We're just gonna roll the last one, I believe. Fail, and then says 5 dead. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep. He'll from here.
Yep.
He'll fight into them. 12
Yep.
attacks.
Is this precisioned or no?
No. 3s, reroll 1s. Yeah. AP 2 damage 2.
Yep.
He's 2-6. Yeah. I'm losing the water scene.
So I'm just gonna click order roll with all but 1 here to see if it matters. So I have. So these pass on the Sacrosans and then these all fail. Do I care about. I don't have a CP roll, I don't know what I'm dilly-dallying. Damage 2, yeah?
Damage 2.
So first one dies, and then second one dies. That's the entire unit, yeah?
Yep.
And then we have 4 damage taken on the Hospitaller, so she's dead as well. Cool.
Yep.
Well done. That is 2 miracle dice and 2 pain tokens.
Yep. He will then come and touch this Castigator. Not moving anywhere exciting. Now Drazar will fight. We spent that 1 CP for sustain, so we'll go with them.
Yep.
We'll do the Incubi first. 15, reroll everything. That's sustain hits.
Yep.
Forward,
T7.
reroll now. Yep. That many AP 2 damage 2.
The incubi
Plus
are...
one to you from Drazar. Strength 4 plus
Yeah,
1
no, I wasn't sure if there were 3 or 4. That's all I was checking.
yeah.
AP on this.
AP 3 damage 2 because it got token.
Cool. Here's all but 1. We're looking for 4-ups. So that looks like the Paragons, and then Val is on 1. Drazar is how many attacks? 2.
Drazar's 6 attacks.
Yeah, might as well just roll it. Cool. Val is on 2.
So she's got 2 left. Yeah, Drazar. It's gonna be 2s, reroll 1, reroll everything, 1 sustain, 4s, reroll. This is Dev, and that many AP 3 damage 3.
Oh, if it's Dev, I'm dead. That's fine.
Alright. They'll
2
not
more
move it.
miracles.
Get back into the Venom. Sure.
Yep.
We'll get another pain token. Venom will fight this Dominion, and maybe somehow it might fucking kill it. I should give it a pain token. 3 attacks, misses everything. Nice.
Cool.
It hits one.
And then ongoing... No, you have up here as well.
No, I've still got Lilith.
Oh yeah, Lilith as well. Yeah,
in the
go for
front.
it.
Yep, so she's got her 8 attacks. We'll fish for fucking 6s. Maybe we'll do better this time. We do, so that's an extra 6. 2.
Is it anti-infantry, yeah? 2 up?
Anti-infantry 2 plus, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
AP 3.
AP is it's 4-ups. Oh, sorry.
AP.
Need to do this in order. No, I think I have enough alive. Yep. So that I don't. This is damage 1 or 2.
This is damage 1.
Cool. So penal pains means we lose 3 from her. Is the only multi damage here is the Talos, yes?
Yeah, but you got 1 more attack. So
yeah, no, I know I'm 1 more to save. I'm just looking. So 4 up, 5 up. So 4 of them are dead.
Got 4 down. Yeah. 15 from the witches. Please reroll. And
they are not anti, right?
No. Strength 4 is plus 1 from.
Yeah. Cool.
AP 3 damage 1. AP 3 damage 1.
Yeah, 4 ups, 5 ups, 2 more. Let's pull you and you.
Yep. Cool. They'll pile onto the objective now at least. She will fight from here. Because I think that's concert. Yeah, it's fine if I don't have him on. Cool. Yep, then we've got the Hellions over here.
Yep.
So we're 15 attacks, 3s, reroll 1, sustain. 4s, AP 1 damage 2.
Let's go then.
Kill him.
So how many are left of the Sacrosanct? It's 3, right? Yeah, 3.
Yep.
So just gonna click order. So we have pass. Gonna have to take these 3 at a time. So they're dead, and then she's dead no matter what. Cool.
Yes. This objective. And so that's another pain token. 2 pain tokens, sorry.
Yep.
Sister Superior, we'll just see if we can Bukaki part of it to that.
I would have picked her up, but now I've talked smack, so I want to see if she can live.
Yeah. AP 1.
The 3 is enough, because she's not minus.
Oh, no, she's T4. Strength 3.
No,
without the lift.
Oh, yeah. No, I see what you're saying. Let's roll all but 1. She's fine. Good luck.
Pain token. Cool. End of the fight phase, when you've done your shit, they will pile back into the venom.
Cool. Let's go ahead and do the Sacrosancts here first, because that's the most important part.
Yep.
I believe we can just go ahead and pile closer. Closer. Here's the 12 attacks on 2s. And then 5.
This is into Talos, yeah?
Yeah, this is into Talos. He's on a 1. Yeah, no, he's taken 1.
No, he's taken.
So we're going to miracle one of these as a hit, and then you have 4 saves, AP 1 damage 2.
He can fucking do this.
He takes 2, question mark.
This guy doesn't want to die.
Cool, and then you get to punch back with the Talos, and then
he's
the
going
rest.
to punch back and do absolutely fuck all like he keeps doing. He does no damage, but he's very good at surviving. He does hit at least.
And then 3.
And then it's...
one of them dies.
Yep, one of them dies. Cool.
Coolio, and then I'll just do punchback. So Castigator, Force,
Yep.
2, Strength 6 into T3, right?
Yep.
1
4
save.
plus. We're okay. By the way,
Cool.
do me a favor. Can you do me a battle shock test from Morven because that's what the fucking incubi do, and it can get me a pain token. I always
Ah,
forget
yeah, sure.
this.
She rolled a
Never.
6, which is fine.
Yeah.
Because it's no
Alright,
minus, right? And then the Dominion is hitting and wounding. Cool. So take a damage. Maybe.
it
You do
does
take a
fucking.
damage. Easy. Fear me.
So
Castigator. Um, yep. 2 saves on the solitaire.
it's fine.
Cool.
Cool. So the only thing that did cleanse was my 4 guys here.
Yep.
So that's 2 overwhelming. Yeah, stop that shit.
Yep.
And then I pass to you, and I get a nice card, and you get no primary, which is
Yep.
even better.
Coolio. So OC on this objective right now for you.
Right now I've got 10.
Cool. Miracle for the battle round is a 2. I still have. Oh, I have 1 6. Cool. So we're gonna eat a 2 to respawn more, which is gonna be 3 more.
Yeah. So yeah, so you get the primary. So you get 5 primary.
Yeah, because I didn't put anything else on this, like a dumbass.
Mhm.
Yeah. I think we might have given you a bit too much to chew on. That's fine. That's what happens when you test things out. Coolio. Righteous. We are definitely choosing this castigator who wants to fall back and shoot because blast weapon. And then we're choosing these, and then it's the question of where does the third unit go. I think I gave you a bit too much. That's fine. Do we care about this? We can strat it for like lethal or sustain. We're in combat with a solitaire.
Can these 2 castigators fall back and shoot?
I have a stratagem to let a righteous unit fall back
One
and
of
shoot. One of
one,
them
right?
can.
So just one. Okay, that's fine. I want to make sure I didn't make a mistake.
Yeah. No, you're good. Um, so exactly. Um, yeah. Fine, fine, fine.
So close. So fucking so. I was so close. I should have done this properly. 1 inch away from doing
If you
nothing.
want to get in, you can get in. That's
No,
fine. I
no,
don't
no.
mind.
I need to make these mistakes so I learn.
That's
It's
fair.
like my 3rd game with this army, so I need to learn.
uh, cool. What am I thinking on? I'm thinking on the righteous. I don't think it actually matters. We're just gonna do this castigator in case we want to strat it for something. Cool. We don't have anything else to roll. Battle shocks. They are fine. It's just this Dominion,
Mhm.
which makes it. And then we have a banner on home.
Mhm.
Command lag. Nope. Um. So movement. Coolio. We can exactly. We got our 5. We should draw our cards.
You should.
Cleanse marked. What's marked?
For sure, the Archon squad. I think the 5 Kabalites you can't get to, and I think Urian maybe.
Uh,
No, no. What can't you get to? You can see
I
these
can
by.
fallback shoot with fallback shoot charge with the Sacrosanct if I feel like it as well.
Yeah, so these 5 Kabalites, these are Archon, and I think maybe just this. What's the range of this melt? It's quite big.
18, and then move
Yeah,
12. I technically have a
it can
flipping
be
righteous
Urian.
because it's Aptus
Urian.
first.
It can be Urian.
Cool. Urian. Boom, boom. Radio. What do I care about? I technically gotta pick a gamma. Um, we the easiest thing to kill. I mean, we're shooting a lot of stuff. We're just gonna pick Lilith as the 2-pointer. Um, what is the defensive profile of Lilith's unit?
In melee for pivotal save, 6 up of wise, it Lilith has a 4.
Yeah. And the solitaire is he stealth?
He is low knock, he's stealth, he's 4 up invulnerable save, he just fucking
Cool.
dies.
Yeah, I know he has keyword soup to galore. Um,
Yeah, he's
the
fun,
only
he's fun.
hunter killer left is this one. The rest of them shot. I didn't mark it, but that's what happened. I guess this Dominion might as well fall back because we did make our thingy.
Yeah.
Oceana Hellion is 1. They are,
So I've
however,
got
2 wounds.
C4 in here.
So, here's the thing. 9 from Urian is here. I'm gonna lock the movement of this immolator and see if I can get to it. And if it matters, then I'm going to do the thing to make it righteous. 3, and then that is 9, and then I have 3 more. Okay, cool. We'll make it righteous so we have 1 more movement.
Yeah, sure.
Because that matters for some reason. Oh yeah. Cool. So then you can shoot into Urian, and if we melta him, he has a 4 up in 1, yeah?
Yeah, it's a 4 up invuln, 4 up.
Yeah, no, anything can happen when you shoot into that profile.
Anything. Finish, right?
Yeah, I've played it like a dumbass, but that's fine. We accept our consequences. You don't have anything else off the board, and nothing else can go up into this guy. The only thing that's in, you have things in Venom over here, which is Drazar, and he's gonna do damage. That's fine. This Castigator is just gonna pay a CP and then fall back shoot. And then the other Castigator is just gonna roll up 3 and then the 7 we talked about earlier. Guess I might as well clump these up on the point. Doesn't really matter. Coolio. No cleanse. I can be a CP. We are shooting. So what's the order of this gonna be? We see Lilith, so we can shoot this Castigator, I believe. We do care about +1 AP into Lilith.
So which one's fall back in and shooting?
This one.
Fantastic.
And that's 1.1. Cool. So we're starting with the Castigator that's in combat with the Solitaire.
Yeah.
Let's shoot all of the guns into the Solitaire, and then we're gonna shoot the stubber, I keep calling it, the bolter, is going where? Where do we want the AP? Do we want it into the Lilith squad, or do we want to shoot the...
AP is irrelevant into Lilith squad.
Aren't they 3 up? Oh, they're 6 up armor and 6 up save. Okay, cool. Now I see. Cool. Let's shoot it into the Talos then. So this one is going to start with the damage 3 guns. So these are hitting on 4s. We're gonna use a miracle.
Right. So he's shooting.
He's shooting the Storm Bolter into Talos, everything else into Solitaire.
Into Solitaire. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So hitting on force, cause combat, and then here's a miracle. So 4 hits, and then strength 9 twin linked. So 4 invulns, down 3.
Into the Solitaire is dead. Cool.
Yeah, he's dead. And then the Bolter. These are hitting on force. We already miracled, so 1 hit. And then no wound. But we can get +1 AP into the Talos.
Yeah, into him. Yeah, sure.
Then we are going to shoot this here immolator. The Talos doesn't get... He does get covered because the Hospitaler doesn't see you. That's funny. Do we care about giving our bolters +1? I don't think we should be. We already ignore cover here. Yeah, we're just going to shoot this entire immolator into Urian to maybe get more points unmarked. Here's the heavy bolters. 1 hit, 1 miss, 1 sustained, and then shrink 5, so 3s. AP 1s, you are in cover. 4 damage.
Have a good save this evening, so... Oh, well, it's dead. Does he resurrect at the end of the phase? Well, that's stupid. Cool.
Well, Meltas didn't matter. Now we have the 2 Castigators. So this back Castigator can physically, it can't see here, I guess. So we're shooting the front Castigator who has the hunt. He's gonna shoot the hunter killer into the Talos, and then
Yep.
everything else into Lalef squad, because they are not in combat.
This castigator here.
Yeah, this one. Yeah. So let's start with the number of shots into Lalef squad. D6 plus 3 blast.
Yep.
So 5.
Yep.
Then
Six.
3's nose. Are they stealth?
6. D6 plus 3 blast, so you're getting 6.
I rolled a 2. So 5. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, you're right. Yep. So used to the blood runs.
Okay.
Cool. And then strength 10. So takes 3 saves if you want to recover.
6s.
Nope.
Sorry.
And then heavy bolter.
Yep.
Take 4 more if you want it. I see all of you.
I should have ordered roll that. They die, and then I'll just roll this again.
Roll a 4 up to see if one of them happens on there. Yeah.
Yep.
And then the storm bolter into Lilith. 2 hits. 1 wound. EP 0.
Nope,
Take a damage. And then hunter killer hits. I believe we should save it for the next one. Wounds. AP 4 into the Talos.
And she. Oh, into Talos. Yeah, he fails it. So what are we damage?
I think we're just going to take a. We don't have a 5. We're going to take a 6.
He is down to 1 wound.
Cool. Sounds good. We're taking the +1 AP. We can't stack it on 2 on the Talos, so I guess we're having it on Lilith. These are going to shoot all of their pistols into combat. One of these is a plasma. Yep. The other 5 is bolters.
Yeah.
So here's those. They are righteous, so 2s. And then 4s. Nope. And then the plasma is not overcooked. Hitting on a 2. And then we strength 7 into toughness 7. So we're just going to take a 4. 1 AP 3, damage 1.
6 up.
Nope.
No, 5 up.
Cool as a cucumber.
Cool.
And then we are just shooting the castigator. We're using. We want Lilith dead for sure. The only question is how much are we splitting off? I think we're shooting.
If you don't kill her, you lose your objective.
No, I know. I'm going to split off the heavy bolters into arena champs or into the Reavers and everything else into Lilith.
Makes sense.
So here's the heavy bolters first. Freeze, sustained. Into the box, please.
Yeah.
That's the wrong button. And then 3s, because strength 5. So these are AP1. I do believe you have cover here.
Ready.
2 damage each.
Oh, into the bikes?
Yeah, into the bikes.
So AP1 cover. I lose. You've got no more shooting. I don't care about this anymore.
Yeah. Coolio. And then Lilith. So here's the. Let's start with the bolter and see if we need to miracle. Those. And then 2 saves.
Are you ready?
Cool. I believe that's everything. So I do we have any charges is the question. Hellions don't really hit into the castigator, yeah? Do you have any fallback to stuff?
I have fallback shooting charge and advancing
charge. That's a stratagem, yes?
Yeah, that is a stratagem.
I think you can't do it on all of it. I think it's fine if we do.
Can't do it on everybody, right?
Yeah, exactly. I might as well go give you some huggies. I believe we're going to start with the immolator into this guy.
Yeah.
Boop. I wish I could tank shock, but I can't. Then the castigator. Oh, did Orion come back?
Yeah, I rolled that. He's fine. He just come back now.
And is he on full or how much?
He comes back. I don't know actually. Yeah, full. Okay.
Cool. His attacks into a castigator is kind of anemic. So this is a 6. The question is, can I stand here and tag all 3? Think so, yeah?
Yeah, seems it, yeah.
Cool. So we're gonna go for that one. We're gonna use a 4, so we need a 2 on the other die.
Yeah.
Which we do. Cool. Boom.
Yes.
Tagged all of it. How does that feel, huh? This one did fall back shooting charge. Should we let the Talos punch it? That seems like an excellent way to lose it. I believe this Venom. Now, same question here. What is within 1 inch? So 1 inch of this is like here. I believe I need to go this way to do that. I don't think I can with the way this is structured. OC1, Castigators are OC3, and okay. That sounds like an excellent way to give you priming. Let's not do that.
Yeah, I already have the priming.
Let's not do that. Cool. Fighting, I guess we'll do all of my tanks first, because technically those have to go now. So into that guy, okay, 3 hits. And take 4 or 3 on, what's the toughness on Reavers?
4.
Cool. So 2 saves, AP 0. If you fail both, he dies. You do! Let's go! Easy. And then the Castigator, I mean, let's taunt Faith and hit Urian.
Yep.
Force. 1 save, AP 0.
Yep.
He's cool.
He's okay.
And then I believe you want to start with the Talos.
I do.
Yeah.
5 attacks. Oh yeah, who am I gonna give? Sorry, Pain.
That's fine. Yeah, you absolutely can do that.
He's for sure getting 1.
That sounds reasonable.
They are for sure getting 1, and that's it.
Yeah,
so
cool.
yeah, so Talos 4 attacks.
Cool.
3s. AP 2 damage 3.
Yeah, 4 ups. And then a miracle.
Yeah.
So we lose 1.
Nice.
And then you can do all of it at the same time over here. I don't mind.
Just fight these back.
Cool. Yeah. We're just gonna say as is and hit with everything. Here's the 15 attacks. I don't think. No, we have already miracled these. So nothing, and then 5s. Only 1. AP 1 damage 2.
Into my Talos.
Yeah, only 1. Nope, 2 damage.
Oh my god! Well, no.
Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping? I technically have the Hospitaller left.
Kind of want to, because that's really funny.
It is funny, that is correct.
Nope.
Cool. He dies!
Close. No,
Nope.
cool,
Let's go! Easy. It only took 3 battle rounds.
Sure.
And then all of your punches. Yep.
Yep. He's
Go
going
for
to
it.
pilot so I can make some space. That is. He's got some shit attacks. Strength 3, so 5s.
Yep.
Oh shit. 3 or 1s, and then 6s. Oh shit. AP. 1 sec. AP 1, so 2d3 goes through.
Go for it. Yeah,
4.
take 4. Down to 7.
Nice. You're gonna move in here. You're gonna move in here, so I think I can get just 2 to fight. That's fine. I'll live with it. That's gonna be 2 to fight. Is gonna be 6 attacks.
Yep.
3s. Roll everything. Sustain. 2 sustain. 6s. AP 2 damage 2.
Damage 2, yeah?
Damage 2. So it's not 5.
Cool.
Yes. All right. Gonna pass to me.
Yeah. Go for it. We are throwing away clans. We're scoring 5 for marked.
Yep. I get 10. I get cards.
You get 5. Where's the 10?
Because I hold 2.
Which,
1, 2.
You don't hold this one. 3 for 3.
Why? I'm OC. Right. Oh my god! I fucking is Venom's OC1.
Yeah, it's just 1.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't charge.
Oh, I should have done that, but it's fine. I'll learn that. Transport's OC1. It's fine. So and I can move through models and terrain features. Perfect. Move through models and terrain features. Fucking.
Or you can contain for 3.
I'm not sure. No, I'll pass that. This is,
You have no battle shocks yet. Nope, looks good.
These witches will move the 8s. These will go.
I probably just went too ham early, but that's fine. That happens. We gotta test the limits and see where we end up.
Yeah, of course. Who's telling me to move 14 and not cheating?
I believe they move 14. They do move 14.
What am I doing? They're just gonna go for the wolf. Okay.
I don't know. You tell me. How am I supposed to know?
They're just gonna go for the wolf for free.
Yeah. Oh, with the thingy.
Yeah, for the strat. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Look, they're infantry like you wanted.
Yeah, exactly. Finally, we've got to that level.
Yes.
They'll get out here.
Yeah.
So they will fall back.
Yep.
Um, so Venom's gonna chill there. This Raider's gonna move. Ravager, whatever the fuck it's called. Ravager's called Ravager. Gonna go there. These guys are gonna move on here.
Makes sense.
Like so. Alright. We spent a CP to fall back shoot charge. So let's do some shooting.
Go for
We're
it, dude.
gonna plenty of dice. I have 6. No, I don't have 6. That's gone. I'm gonna give 3 out, I think. You'll definitely get 1.
Oh yeah, give it to Dresser and shooting. That sounds like an excellent idea. Do that one.
I give it
Coward.
no. Yeah, just in case.
So just the Ravager and the cabs, yeah? Or anything
Yeah,
else?
no, I give 1 to you, just in case. Right, cool. Let's shoot. So yeah, these Cabalites are gonna shoot this Castigator on the objective. No,
Go
first of
for
all,
it.
no. This Ravager will shoot this Immolator first.
Yep. Sounds good, dude.
3 hits, 2 wounds, AP3.
Nope.
2 go through. 2d6.
Dead.
4. 10.
Explode. Nope.
Cool. That's the dice back. Yeah.
Miracle.
Then Archon unit will shoot into the Castigator.
Yep.
So Blaster hits 5s, twin links. Yep, wounds AP3, AP4. So it goes
Damage.
through 6 for 3.
Yep.
Darklands gets to reroll hits, gets to reroll to wounds. Wounds AP3.
Yeah, I'll use a 6 here.
Yep, sure. Splinter Cannon. Reroll everything. 1 AP1.
Yep. Fine.
Cool. And then there's a Shredder, which is D6 shots. Yeah, D6. 2s. 5s. Reroll. Nothing cool. Just 1. Oh, just 1.
Yep.
Yeah,
Fine.
you're good. Cool. These Hellions will now shoot into your Sacrosants.
Yep. Go over it.
Your 1s. 3s. Reroll. Twin links.
Yeah, because anti,
How
right?
many- Yeah, exactly. Anti-infantry 3 plus. That many.
Any AP?
No AP, no AP.
3s. Oh, cool.
The other squad will try the same.
Yep.
That many 3-ups.
Let's go to roll all but 1 to be responsible. 2 fails. Damage 1, yeah?
Yep.
Cool. Let's just use a 3-up because I don't see a better way to use it.
Yep. That's annoying. This Venom will shoot into his Dominion.
Yep.
So 4s, but we reroll everything. 3s. That many 4-ups is dead.
Yeah, because you have AP on this, yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. Fair enough.
Cool.
Miracle.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. Charges. Hellions are going to charge the Sacrosants.
Go for it.
They can't fail, so that's fine. Rounds. These Hellions into Sacrosants as well.
Yep.
10.
We're in.
I didn't draw fucking cards. Let's just do that. Bring it down and tempting target. I don't think it matters. I don't think the tempting target matters.
I mean, it would be this one because that's the best one. That's the only one I have a chance of holding.
Oh yeah, fair play. These witches, I would, these witches are going to charge you with 11. Perfect. And I'm going to leave a gap so I can get my Archon unit in. And then they will charge. They need a 9. They have a free reroll.
Nope.
Not difficult. That's alright. Let's go. Fighting.
Yep, I have 2 CP, so I can interrupt here.
Yep, that's fine. One here. One here. One here.
Yep.
So this squad will just fight you.
Yeah, let me just think. If it's a -1, you do reroll. You're damage 2. If I live, I think the interrupt might be bad. No, I'm just gonna -1 to hit, I think.
Sure. So 3 extra.
No,
Plus,
force.
how many 4-ups?
How many are left? It's
You've got
5 of
5.
them.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna click order roll. Ooh.
Yeah, they pretty much fucking. Just do
Uh,
12. Hey, stop. Just do 12 order roll.
it's in twos.
They,
Yeah, they're gone no matter what. That sucks. So they're dead to the wound, and then her save fails if she's on one.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's
And then you
collapsing at
can
this
look
point.
for more
Yeah,
of this.
and then she dies. Yeah, no, it's fine.
Yeah. Oh, no, no!
I noticed.
Yeah. They'll come here.
Technically, this tree comes after. Yeah.
Yep, so they'll fight you. I'm gonna do it because it's.
Surely this dies. But yeah.
Yeah, but you never know.
Yeah, no, I agree.
AP3.
Um, sixes? Do I have any of those? Sure don't.
Is there?
Blow up? Nope. Yeah.
Um, because I want them to be able to get back in. Yeah, they can get in, no problem. And then the witches are going to do absolutely nothing, but I'll roll it for funsies.
Go for it.
So
Yep.
roll ones, sixes, 2 AP, 1. Hey, take 2 damage!
Sure do.
Cool.
And then I guess I can hit you back.
3 more dice. Yep, go for it.
1.
Yep. 1 dice, cool.
Yep. Cool, EO.
They will get back into the transport. No, they'll stay there actually. I think you. How well do these battle systems shoot? Not well. I need to get some primary, so yeah, they'll stay there.
Cool. You score both.
Yep.
Coolio. No primary. You are gonna get a card. This is
Cards, yeah.
that's fair. I think I've probably seen enough. I think I'm getting. I'm not killing enough here, and then I think I'm probably tabled by the end of your next turn.
I think so, yeah. Yeah, because you've got 1.5 classifiers.
Yeah.
This is a Ravager, so.
Sounds good. Yep. Turns out just giving you the entire army without doing anything is a bad idea. But that happens. I wanted to see how much damage your army does, and that's the answer to it.
You and me both, man. I didn't know you could do this much either.
Yeah, no. I don't know about this version. Like, I'll bring it up for reference. I can see why people prefer the like triple cascade build. I do just I like the melee version. It's more fun.
Lucas, let's be honest, if you're playing with triple Cassie build, you might as well just play Bring of Flame
I
at that
think
point.
like the Sacrosanct wall is reasonable, and the Sacrosanct are still good in champs, and you can fallback shoot. But I kind of agree. I think like also the Cascadator build is boring as sin. It is a lot less like dynamic. It's just like gun go here shoot, and I already have an army that does that. That's F guard.
Hmm.
Also, Danny, your Venom's hit and freeze with shooting, not force.